Yeah, I don't know what the heck. The whole stream crashed. So just rejoin, guys. I don't know what the heck just happened. Like, come on. Um. I don't know why I did that. For the person that came here to watch, my bad. I don't know what the heck happened. Oh man, now I gotta redo all this. Give me 1 sec, guys. Alright, we should be good, guys. Holy, I don't know why the heck that happened. Like, the internet just went out, bro. Like, come on now. Alright. We're gonna continue what we were just at. Hey, you can skip the button to fast forward to your. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Okay, there we go. We're back to what was that. Athletes draw near the streets become increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commute. Yo, what up, Lucky? Welcome to the stream. Yo, what up, John the Go? Welcome to the stream. By the way, Zenon, how you decide on a club to join yet? A club? I'll tell you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's positive that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. So likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know, and I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alrighty. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself. I guess seeing her looking at ounce of motivation clubs wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello. Sora must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if you're going to make you late to your own goal. What the fuck? Okay, well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, is that you could come to my club. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sora is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. That sounds like me, literally. I'll join the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sora is really that much of an airhead or she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out alongside. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I deject following Soroy across the school and upstairs the section of the school I rarely visit. Soroy full of injury swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. Oh, before we could tell you more of this, if y'all don't know what this game is, it's Doki Doki Literature Club. So it's like, it seems like your regular like anime romance stuff like that, but it's gonna be some crazy stuff in this. If you deal with depression, suicide, or anything like that, do not watch this. If you are dealing with those type of problems, go find some type of help. I think it's a lot of numbers that you can call when you're having problems and stuff like that. I'm letting y'all know. I dealt with that before in my life. It's not the greatest, guys. So I'm only playing this because like I don't deal with that, but it's just to see their perspective of in a game, But I'm just letting y'all know beforehand, this is not your typical fun anime like game. It is a horror and depression, suicidal type of game. So I'm just letting y'all know before I continue. All right, I told you, don't call me a new member. And I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Troy always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh no. Okay. Zenon, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you wanted to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figures makes her look like a first year student. I sold myself for a cupcake once. Not a good time. She is also the one who made cupcakes, of course. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. So he's that quietly into my ears. Yo, what up, Vex? Welcome to the stream. Shuri says that quietly into my ears, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki. always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sorry and Ski. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Alright guys, let me go ahead and put a poll. Alright, if you already seen this game and stuff like that, do not like say it in chat. I'm gonna put a poll up. Let's see. I'm trying to think. What should I put first? See, I already know who the crazy one is, but we're gonna put who y'all think I'm gonna go for. Now I know that like it's gonna be a little bit. Great to see you again on Smiley. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little. You too, Monica. Okay. Get the cupcakes. Alright, that's the other girl. Hey, I made get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Alright, I'm starting to poll, guys. Which one y'all think I'm going for? Who I'm gonna try to hook up with? Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Rory mentioned, it been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sorori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sorori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da. Whoa. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sorry grabs one first, and Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and had already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Hey, let me ask y'all something. For people that eat cupcakes, do y'all eat it normally, or y'all do the what most people do? They take the bottom part off and put it up top to make it into like a sandwich, so you won't mess up getting no icing on you. Which one are y'all? Alright, let me look at the poll real quick. I ain't gonna lie, I never done the little sandwich thing that most people do. A lot of people saying Yuri. Okay. I turned the cupcake around, but Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Natsuki, why are you thanking me? It's not like I heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. Yeah, I thought you technically did, so already said. Well, maybe. But not for You dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea helps you enjoy a good book? I guess. And don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Rory. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Rory seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home. As president of the literature, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Okay, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I feel like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that's much more important. I'm confident that we all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone undoubtedly agrees. Such different girls are interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Zeno, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traced the rims of her teacup with her finger. Alright. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be something dealing with like romance or something like that. Romance or adventure, probably. My favorite is usually novels that build a deep and complex fantasy worlds. Okay, so not close enough. Okay, the level of creativity and craftsmanship about them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world and spirit. Okay, Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved in time and since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Okay, but I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements. Okay, as well, okay. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination, completely throw you from a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horrors lately. I read a horror book once. I just regret something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, you might as well. Okay. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the ways you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki art dies over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What makes you... you left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sorry. Sits up behind Natsuki and put her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki, you wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that levels of writing takes more than just confidence. Truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set us an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh dang, hold on, wait a minute. Hold up. I forgot to change something. Give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec. I just realized it. That should be right. Make sure. Alright, yeah, okay. I had to change it. We're on day 5. Alright, I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. See, and Yuri looks quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthening the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Zenon? Monica smiled warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. And it was that now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Troy made me convince me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I'll lose my train of thought. Awful gore stared back at me and dejected eye. But I'm sorry, I thought, Zenon, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then I'll join a literature club. Me personally, I would not join this shit. If I say I'm going to an anime club, I'm going to an anime club. Fuck that. But anyways, one by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Wraps her arm around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really didn't scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And if I did, fuck you gonna do? But then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks. Yes. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment: write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Then I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I mean, bro, why am I focused on this bitch? Like, I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Heads on. Since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sorori and I never walked home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Soroi, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy to spend every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, let me look at the poll real quick. Okay, so it seems like a lot of people thinking between Monica and Yuri, that's who I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. Monica's weird as fuck, bro. I don't like the way, like, she's staring, bro. Like how I am, like, I can deal with, like, having contact with a person, but, like, how they making her and one of the other characters, I'm not gonna say, it's weird. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Ooh, can I actually write the poem? Pick words you think your favorite member would like. Something good might happen with it. Oh, I can't write. Boy, I would have wrote a... okay. Okay, so... I gotta... Alright, so it's between those three. Why not Monica? Well, here, okay. This holiday. Waterfall. Summer. Anime. Adventure. Who put Doki Doki, bro? Fine. Beauty. Determination. Star. Secretive. Who? Interesting. Okay. Strawberries. Romance. Parfait. Color. Friends. Family. Cute. And let's do... Gotta run now. Have fun with this one. We'll do. Thank you for coming in, Vex. Destiny. Hawaii. Okay. We're gonna see what we just wrote. It's probably gonna be High gets in on. I'm glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise on. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. By the looks of it, it's probably going to be between Soroi and Natsuki. By the looks of it. But we're going to see what happens. Alright, Soroi told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us serious, then we won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in a club room. Natsuki finds herself closest. Manga is literature. Swifty defeat. Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Zena always give it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Soroi, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and I can become good friends too? Sure. As usual, Soroi seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, so never mind. Soroi made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is How Is This Girl Accidentally Being So Cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I'll just take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sora and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I'll close my eyes and end up listening in on her conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival It's our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone, something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Yeah, what you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. And after that, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Soroy is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Soroy is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Soroy can put her mind to things that make them come to life. That is a fact, for sure. If you put your mind to what you want to do, when it comes to anything, guys, y'all can do it. As you see me, streaming is what I wanted to do. I put my mind to it. I'm still grinding, guys, and we're getting there. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Well, I open my eyes to find Soroy's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. Fuck. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. So loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Soroy. Yeah, it's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You still oversleep every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Soroy, it's written all over you. Soroy glances around at herself. Oh man, how is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Soroy's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar. There. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. Hey, you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, sir. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. So funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The buttons might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button it, you will have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Okay. Don't say that out loud. Holy. Anyways, you look much better now, so. Why does it feel strange to see sorry blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Troy has unbuttoned her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Tori put her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like that. And you take care of me better than anyone else would. Anyways. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, sorry. But I was just joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay. Then I can't wait to read your... Yeah, same. I failed to sound autistic, but Sorori still trots away to retrieve her poems. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, but why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sorori and Monica quickly pull out their poem. Sorry is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri really complied as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Alright, who should I show my poem to first? Alright. So let me go ahead and end this poll real quick. So everybody's saying between Monica and Yuri is who I'm gonna probably end up with. So let's go ahead and put a new one. New poll real quick. Alright, poll is up. Who should I show my poem to first, guys? Who should I show my poem to first? We have the poll up. Just go ahead and vote. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica. Alright, we're gonna. I'm thinking, I ain't gonna lie. Probably Yuri. Yuri seems most experienced, so I should start with her. I could trust her opinion, to be fair. Oh, that's Yuri. Ooh, I got the wrong one. Okay, but I mean, she does make sense of a poem. All right, so a minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? Sorry. Buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it'd been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Okay. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fits the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her trains of thoughts, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that goes into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Those can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Right. Ghost under the light. The tendril of my hair illuminates beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by sickening blue. Is that blue or Lou? Oh, Lou of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens. Flicking back. Okay. I'm sorry, I have such terrible hand. I can't read that much of cursive, but it's not bad. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took a long time to read. I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Zenon. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being simply compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more soul I'm putting in that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that won't be long before you pick up one of these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I? Let's go ahead and get Monica out the way. I ain't gonna lie. Let's get her out the way. Having a good time so far? Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever just suggest in the club, like new activities, better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. It's much better off just going from the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways, want to share your with me? Kind of embarrassing, but I guess you just don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barriers that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Soroy would like. Is that so? You and Soroy are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Soroy and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you've shown it in different ways, it ended up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she like exploring her emotions, so like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable with doing things. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Yo, what up, Evil Empire? Welcome to the stream, man. So far it's chill at the moment. It's supposed to get more crazier the more I play this. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like they have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Alright. Hole in the wall. Okay. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image, is just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. That was tough. That's tough. I felt that. That was tough. Very freeform, yeah. Sounds about right. Very freeform. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedbacks. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been put emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of recently it been influencing my poems. Yeah, something like that. It's kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets to fixate on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Alright, so let's say sorority for last. Yeah, I'll say sorority for last. Okay. Well, it's about what I expect from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mines. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I mean, it rhymed. It rhymed. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all positive stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of the poems for people to express themselves? Your writing styles wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it's put more weight on the upward play. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line, so you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling... So really, my goodness, this is so good. Love it. I have no idea you were such a good writer, Soroi. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Geez. Your opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it because well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poems, it's not just a poem, it's a Zenon poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sora hugged the sheet against her chest. You're so weird. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Alright, well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, you know, deep down, you're not selfish at all. You know, trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Roy. I'm not sure if Roy sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all, yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you on that then. Yay. Now you'll read the poem. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Tori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made egg and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget, and I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It was, if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Roy and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They ginger exchange sheets of paper, sharing their prospective poems. As they read in tangent, I watched each of their expression change. Natsuki eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returned the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Do you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I could have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Roy liked it, and Zenon did too. So based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Zenon liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our newest member, Yuri. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Zenon appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Xenon started showing up. Nah, that's crazy. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Xenon, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Xenon. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to avoid complex feelings and meaning the most effective to this. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Xenon? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, I ain't gonna lie. You good at me drying up anymore. I'm not getting involved. Screw that. Nothing glittered at me drying up anywhere I had in my mouth. Say I turned to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making it very uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Soroi wants to tell Yuri that what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It is immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Okay. Sorry stands trumpetly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sorry is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Guys, give me 1 sec. I need to get me some water. Like, I am dying over here. Alright, I'm back. Had to get some water. Yo, what up, EU? I can't say all that, but I guess Denise, whoever it is on there. Welcome. Only one person. You're playing? Yeah, I'm playing. You don't know the game? Name of the game. It says in thing, Doki Doki Literature Club. All right, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Roy is amazing in her own ways in the industry. You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I will hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. No. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. Yo, what up, Taiwan? Welcome to the stream. No special voices for each person. That's a lot to do. Also, how it goes. Streams going on good. People coming in and out. I had like 6-7 people in here earlier and stuff like that. What you want me to do? A different voice? Okay, fine.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
Well, I said it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
But like that is a lot. Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Zena, how about you? Yeah, I say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Then I ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Yeah. So Roy beams at me. It truly has been a while since Roy and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Joy, about what happened earlier, Ed, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That is really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Few. You know, Zenon, it's nice I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Shory still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, right? I press her on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use her as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Alrighty. We gotta make this poem pop out. Make it interesting. So let's put some interesting words, a tone. We'll put anger. vitality, excitement. I'm not putting this. Cause if I put this, that means that I'm gonna have to focus on them a lot. Tears. Doki Doki. Time. Eternity. Climax. Insight. Embrace. Pain. Flying. Secretive. Clouds. Aura. Yes. Love. And we'll do. See, if I put fantasy, it's gonna be that girl. Patient, and we'll do warm. So it's between right now it's Yuri and Yuri and Sayori right now. Another day passed and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi Zenon, yo Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always a simple thing with you. Anyway, speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse? Or what's that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Tori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and it gets open. Then she turns it upside down and let it contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you. That's not fair. How do you know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you're planning to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri tells them to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Yuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, you're suffering and fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That still coming from you, Rory. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sorry knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if you weren't for the cupcake. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Rory. I don't know where something smacks Rory in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Rory glanced around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Tori hugged the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Tori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Tori suddenly claps her hands. Oh, clips. What the? Yes, her hands around her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. I tried. Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Tori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arm around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookies still in hand. Natsuki reached up to nudge Tori off her own. Tori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki cookie. Hey, did you usually just do that? Mouthful, Rory trots away to safety. Yuri not laughed as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Rory? Yeah. Natsuki glanced around. Monica isn't in the club room. That's weird. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me, yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me. And suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glanced at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Zena. Monica smiled. Bro, y'all don't think that's creepy, bro? Like, I know most girls would do stuff like this, but come on. Look immediately at me is kind of crazy. Like, come on. I didn't mean to pressure anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave after mischievous escape. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sorry. Somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back in her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Sorry, suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were going to make some posters and stuff, so I need to go find some crayons, markers, glue sticks. See. Sure, I'll go with you. Okay, man, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Zenon to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay, it was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster papers too. Okay. Reason on. Yep, let's go. Sori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyways? I'm not sure how you'll make any event out of that. Sure, yeah. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry, is that so? Yep. We're going to do a poetry performance. A performance of what kind? Well, everyone is going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull, Zenon. You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, cherishing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once perfect field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary in contrast to your cute self. I don't say that it's embarrassing, but I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yes, I guess so. So excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Tori spin herself around in the hallway again. Hey, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission is it's been a long time since I spent time with Tori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself in the room more and more. So going adventuring story brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Tori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have here. Crayons. Pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Tori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster papers. I dropped one by accident. Smack. Sabrina bends over and smacked her forehead right into the show. She fell to the floor and the crayon spilled all over her. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Sori clutches her forehead. Gee, Sori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find some ice. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pass her on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I located the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it would be used for ice package. But I know Tori likes apple juice, so I just purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Tori. She has one palm on her forehead and is just using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. So right here, I handed her a bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Joy opened the cap and started drinking from it. Sure, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Zoe placed the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Zen. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What that mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I will always try to keep up with you. You were kind of obvious in some ways, like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things you did, but sometimes when I try to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I fall and scrape myself or get a bump and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's like almost like you blame yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in some way it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Zenon. I don't think you realize it, but you always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. Do you really think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there is no telling where it will end. Each up for college after that, so it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. So happy. Rory, with vacancy expressed in her eyes. We remained silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside. That's when I see her deep in thoughts like this. It makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sorry, I was on her feet. She clenches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. I follow her out of the classroom. Tori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we came back in the club room. You're back. Good time. I was just about to get ready to start. We're sharing our poems. I saw your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacking my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyways, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Sora faintly glances around herself. I forgot all of the stuff. Contact Sora. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work then on. Well, Sora. I failed to come up with a excuse for sorry. I made an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'm not gonna lie. so far of this game, it's not bad. It's like, I won't even say it's slow pace either. It's decent so far. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone, are you ready to share your poem? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Push your okay, I think this time I'ma go Monica. Get her out the way. How's the right poem? Alright, I guess I'll take that. As long going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourselves. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote? So that's sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other ones that you wrote. You two are like dynamic duo. That's kind of... Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just seasoned. I know it makes eight of them their share time. And you can talk to me. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all, yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grunting waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, causing, turning like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on them. Choosing where and how to place your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise I see. It's still hard for me to tell what is about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be an abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or controversial with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That was nothing dealing with the poem. That was nothing dealing with the poem. Let's see what you're writing. Well done. Your skills are already proven. Really? Thanks, Yuri. It's a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire a fellow follower. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much. You can't. Your poem's perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That one way to truly enable your readers to see into your mind is a very intimate exercise. See, That's why they don't want a lot of people to play this game, because they want you to actually put your feelings, your actual feelings into this to make you feel some type of way. That's why they said like people with depression and stuff like that shouldn't play this game. That's why they said they should not play this game. Thanks for sharing. I have example of that. You'd like to read it, of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? You know it's intimidating. All right. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the occurrence of the raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My assumption, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. Facts. A lot of people don't know that. A raccoon that is fed will always come back, and that's in life too. To give someone something, they will come back and ask for more, and that's facts. Is it 2? Yeah, let me turn that off. Alright, embracing the symptoms, the bread. Dang, she were alone with this time. The moon's play. Cut a knife, the very same light, the gliss of the eyes of the raccoon. I slice the bread fresh and soft. Raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I banish my, I think, brandish? My cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement, a rush of blood, classic conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Okay. I was a little more daring with this one yesterday. I can see that. It's more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to image what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face values and I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean, well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I usually force to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like this in on? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and art individually. Even if it's difficult times and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would never hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can really say I can't really say it's any better either. If you would, well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I take as a win, and I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you? Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well, then keep practicing. Maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's something tells me not to completely miss the point. Come to think of this, kind of reminds me of a Soroy poem from yesterday. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Soroy has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, you have someone so fluffy, spend so much time with someone like you. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary, but think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. Amy likes spiders, okay. Holy shit. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wrinkly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart will pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friend starts to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps the private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. This has got to be dealing with one of them. I don't know who. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler acronyms, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone will agree that the subject of this poem is ignorant. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easily to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people found out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that's just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it's making them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others like liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things, really? Well, I mean, Yuri pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who makes me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learns her lessons. Well, I would say no. I'll say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotion is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. And I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so no way. Not even Natsuki. Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just means that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? but you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting into my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, Rory. I pass Rory head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Rory starts fiddling with her pencils between her hands. Hazing on. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Son, are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sorry, Hazley bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being in a taker of her surroundings, she bumps right into me again. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Rory clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Rory. Yeah. I grab Rory's arms and help her sit at the desk. Anyways, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Bro, I didn't want to hear that. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. Bro, that's disgusting. But there's no waste of time. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. Okay, but there is no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to save it, and I put the other bottle. Happy thoughts, all around the road. My collection makes me a lot of my friends. Each bottle is a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes to the bottle, save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding to the nooks and the crannies. Digging and digging, scraping. I blow dust off my bottle cap. It doesn't feel like time glass. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look. Damn, she wrote a lot, bro. So finally, I'm done. I open up and come my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pulled them from the front shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tiles between my feet. Happy thoughts, in charge all over the floor as they were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo inside my head. Okay. Holy crap. Troy, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best one? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, you gotta came out, so you should this way. It even helped me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You got pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Always have a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it over the liquid. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes making it hard for me to be. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poem, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? What sort of? Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. There's external minds as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Shori has been working on posting. I designed some pamphlets and we can give them out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica, yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Sorry, putting it all on the poster in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sorry, you've been coloring a poster. Holds it up. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I can never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no sorry. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri had never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry, but I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same, and the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's alright. And it's those reasons that we're all in a club today. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting poems, then I know you can do it. No, it's getting really silence. The word, I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sorry and Monica has been really trying hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get over it. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejected glances around and everyone else expected face. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. You're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No, wait, man. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebooks to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is "The Way They Fly." Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflections is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Soroi looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you so much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Rory? I'll go next. Yuri fired up all of a sudden. Yuri closes a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glanced at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of the Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she started reading the poem. Just a moment, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri get past the first couple of lines, her voice changed. It's almost like what happens when Yuri get absorbed into her books. She quivering words translate into a sharp syllable of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structures that she endures with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the flaring fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to say the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sari hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or your own head. It's your own poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Tori begins her poem. Somehow it felt like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly, cheerily like Shorey is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were aware to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Zari's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sari means when she says she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sari finished it and we applaud. I did it. Good job. Even Jenna liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sari. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poem wouldn't work quite well with that kind of delivery, and I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems in yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind it depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of people. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you in a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Zenon. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Zenon lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. That's crazy. Fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone thinks. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will prove over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called Why Are You All Looking at Me? Because you're presenting the fuck? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she started reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthusiast, her poem has a rhyme to it, and Natsuki trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel free, like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finished and everyone applauded. She hushed back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I have that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Geez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. Another festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning. Yo, what up? Welcome back, Vex. We'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up, there's no way I'll be able to find the same audition as Sorority and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, I don't know, like, why am I impressing her? Like, I don't fuck with her like that. Then I have to do my best. Like, we cool, but I don't fuck with her like that. Ready to go, Sorority? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. I ain't gonna lie, it's probably between Sorari and Natsuki right now for me. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, then you don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sorry once more. Even though it only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed, but today Sorry is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Shire. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, sort of fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What will you do? What kind of question is that? Let's see. You trying to set me up? Though. You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, all right. What y'all think I should say to her? Would I walk with her with Yuri, or I'll still walk home with her? Because I'm gonna keep it on, because I feel like I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I should play it smart on this, because, like I said, I'm going between Sayori and Natsuki, but more towards the childhood friend, because it makes more sense. Because in most animes, they always go for the childhood friend, so that one makes the most freaking sense. See, I will say Yuri because I mean she is bad, but like we gotta keep it a buck here, guys. We gotta keep with the friend, to be honest, because it makes more sense. Because it seems like because of her poems and stuff like that, the more I read it, it feel like yeah, it is a very logical argument. I think by her poems, her 2 poems that I read so far, she is the type of girl that goes through a stage of depression and a dark space that sometimes she feel like that she is failing in life and her friends are just asking more of her, but she can't like do everything and she gets depressed in so many other ways. So I'm a stick with her, to be honest. Like, you really think I would dish you for Yuri? So we're just gonna keep it like that. But she's so beautiful and smart. I'm not the type of guy that worry about. Well, I mean, looks does matter in some type of way, but it's at the end of the day, it's all about personalities. You have a good personality, then you're good, no matter what. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Zenon. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted. So. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that never's going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing that's her to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Yep, can't keep everybody happy. We can't keep everybody happy. We gotta keep it real here. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen at that time? I mean, yeah, that is true, but all right, we gotta figure out something. Now I can keep up with Sayori and stuff like that, and probably try to get her. All right, I know this one. Oh, that was her. Okay. See, like some of these I know, like Crimson. That's freaking Yuri. Cause she just did an anime, romance, yeah. Sunny, we already knew that was her. Hope. Family. Special. Fickle. Headphones. Joy. I guess cute. Well, promise. Secretive. See, they starting to put weird words in here now. Email and stuff like that. And something's gonna happen. Forgive. Meager. Flying. Doki Doki. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. But You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like sorry all of a sudden. Monica, they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Yeah, I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name, Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if they were trying to be slick with this when they made this. Cause I know her name is Monica, by how I say it, but just how to space it out, Monica. Okay, Monica. Okay, Monica. All right, y'all are gonna get canceled, buddy. Let's just focus on our own event now. Okay, fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's and Shori. By the way, excuse me. Where is Shori anyway? Oh, there you are. Shori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walked over to... Oh my goodness. I waved my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone. Hold up. Something's going on. What'd I tell you? Is everything alright? Of course, no it's not. That's cap. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? That fake ass smile. She already shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worried glances already before turning back towards everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sorry recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Time to approach Monica, who is shuffled through some papers at her desk. Then almost up. Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with her recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I noticed anything. Monica appears across the room as Roya, who is really dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you to know. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she never really like this. She always talked to me about things that bothers her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah, are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you know, me. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but she already talks about you more than anything else, you know. She been so much happier ever since she joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sorry is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any difference now than it always have been. You're so funny, Zenon. Have you thought that maybe you always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyways? I didn't mean to jump to the conclusion, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. See, like, I don't know why they're making it seem like, bro, why she's acting like that? Like, bro, when she asked me earlier, would I walk with her or Yuri? And I said, I'll still walk with her no matter what. Bro, calm the fuck on, bro. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stand up from her desk and walk across the room to where Zori is. Sit or watch her kneel down next to her and gently talk to her, but she keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. Bro, why I feel like she's saying some dark stuff to her right now to mostly get her to not talk to me at all like she used to. Like, she's gonna do a fake smile and shit like that, but she's not gonna fuck with me at some point in time because this bitch is... Bro, it can be either way with any of these characters, even though I already know who it is, but, like, bro, exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh down on me so much? Now I feel like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passed, Monica called out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to trees their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles. And I wonder what she was talking about. Okay, we're going straight to Monica because we got to get her out the way, bro. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see him. Anyways, let's take a look at your poem today. Sure. I let Monica take the poem. I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny how so. No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sorry poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me, how sort of been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Zena, you haven't been fun with her, have you? No. The fuck? I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I'm definitely not gonna fuck with you, bitch. But, I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. What you trying to say? So I already been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyways, I'll share my poem with you now again. Yeah, alright. Okay, is it crazy? Okay, it's still kind of crazy. The lady who knows everything, the hotels, the lady who wandered the earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the skies, victim of the current of the wind. Day after day, I search. Well, little hope knowing legends doesn't exist. But when all ease has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legends is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering into the skies, till one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall and I fall and I fall and fall even more gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumbs and forefinger, the hand of a beauty lady. I look at her eyes and find no end of her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of the things that give life meaning. Not to, I ain't reading that, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's when I wrote about. See, I never really put that thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers when the world starts to lose its meaning, you know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Oh, yeah, right. Anyways, here's my writing tip of the day. Now, y'all pay attention to this. The last one was not dealing with no dang poems. So we'll see what she says this time. Are you ever shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get to lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they're want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, that was okay. Alright, we'll see what Yuri says. Well done. You definitely improved your writing over the course of the few days, okay? Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend more personal time with all the girls in the club. I'm not a girl, I don't think. No, I'm a guy on this. So why she? Okay, I guess she's just saying that girl group in general, I'm assuming. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing, and I guess some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourselves and all? And well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer, and even my opinions are my opinions, you know. As always, I believe that most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. It's not. Let me go ahead and tell y'all something, guys. Whatever you write, if you're a poem or just do something in general, you shouldn't be doing it for that person. You should be doing it for yourself. Well, I mean, you're always with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Your thanks for a good minute. That must be terrible. And for me to have become someone who opinions is fearsome, how unlikable, man. It's not as bad as you making it sound in your head. It just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking, being disliked. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Yeah, let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Okay. By the looks of her character, it seems like she's being disliked. I don't dislike you or anything like that. It's just more of you do be writing some weird shit sometimes, but it's cool though. You chill though. You chill as fuck. I don't got no problem with you. Beach. A marble millions of years in a working where the womb of Earth chaotically. Bro, I can't, bro. These cursive words, bro. Okay, meet the surface under a clear blue skies, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest wood to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently licks at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in a blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where the toes squish into the sand. The salty air is there. Oh, shit, I can't fucking read that shit, bro. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my piece to a road at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. Bruh. Interesting. That's all I can say about that. My words at the beach is kind of okay. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yes, not going out well. It was amusing that we wrote about something similar in different ways. So that's a good one. Us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing style or thought process. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her and no idea that she wants to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasions. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. I guess. Thanks for sharing. Alright, let's go to this one's alright. Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyways. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyways? Isn't there more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of a fun to hang out here, even if I had to put up with you. Good. Let's get elbows. Connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I wouldn't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyways, Natsuki holds her pole out to me like nothing even happened. Okay, I'll be your beach. Bro, they know what they're doing with this, bro. They know what they're trying to say, bro. I'll be your beach, bro. Just say bitch. Just say bitch at this point, because that's what y'all literally trying to fucking say. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonders over the years. But today, I have a special place, a beach for us. Lights, the wall in your mind will melt away before the sunny glows. Okay. Okay, so I see certain words in here now. So I know. So like sunny, sparkle, stuff like that is in her poems. So that will go straight to her. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about. Bridget, okay. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you go slow. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty seas, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reason you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be your beach that washes your worries away. I'll be your beach that you daydream about every day. I'll be your beach that makes your heart bleed in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Okay. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write some. Alright, besides the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri takes on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's geez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You can really see her doing that too, making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyways. I mean, I guess mine's end up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. All right. Hopefully she's fine. Nope, she's not. Oh my goodness, bro. This is your best one so far. It's really thanks. Sure. Hey, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? Only wanted to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Don't worry about her. I'm talking to you. Don't worry about her. Like, I don't gotta write. Like, why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else. Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most. I know you have something put up with me, and I have something put up with you. But we have a wailing for something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes I feel like you're the only exciting thing in my life, so sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Jenna, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Tori has trouble keeping her focus stable all of a sudden. If you have fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sorry. A glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sorry. I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. What happened again? Just smile from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well today. I'll see you tomorrow. Before I could say anything else, Hardy cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? What? You deviated from the usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnant air is commenting, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that isn't here. It seems you're right. Sorry always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little bit when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Please show some. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go on with her, she picked the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First off, stop misunderstanding my friendship with her. And second, she kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh, that's curious. Expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyways, we need to figure out. Bro, she didn't even. Okay. So let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. Right. We'll be making cupcakes, but we need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all? No, it's a challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sorry will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now those are gonna be pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sorry enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Your expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses, start nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyways, that just leads you in on the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would. Is Monica just said I spend a weekend with one of the. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if I don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice and shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Monica tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. You mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Jenna may not like to be around if you only make him a nuisance, so therefore he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations? Anyways, sounds more like you just making excuses than onto. What are you saying? It'll be extremely work. And bacon Just what do you think, guys? Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Zenon to decide how he like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Zenon, you're okay with this, right? And then it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yuri, like, look, let me tell you right now. It's not gonna be freaking Monica. It's not gonna be Monica. It's not gonna be Yuri. It's between Natsuki and Psych. Nigga, I'm focused on her, bro. If we're gonna be for anyone's, then I prefer helping Saori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Saori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No, sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Oh, I have to pick one. Alright, if I have to pick one, I'll pick Natsuki. Well, Bacon sounds like a lot of fun. Hey, you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so don't worry. Bacon is tons of fun. You'll do. Yeah, just a minute ago you were just saying that. Never mind, okay. Well, maybe. Of course. I'm used to it. Oh my goodness, bro. That, even though Yuri is being... I don't think that's really counts. She's still soaking. Started fountain too. It's not, I mean, it's not that big of a deal anyway. Well, it's not. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little unappreciated in general, having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her hands. Yuri, you really had the most time here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun. And, I mean, the cupcakes will probably help. But you special, that's be really important about them. So you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Release her hands and turns around to face the other. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I were also taken aback by Natsuki. All people to be such encouraging things, but I began to understand Natsuki was trying to sound like Saori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Saori would say at this time like this, but Saori always helped everyone smile and feel. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all the, yeah. All Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, the only reason why I didn't pick Monica because I already know she's gonna say some crazy shit. But she's weird, bro. But she say weird stuff and then Yuri be saying some stuff too. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez. Good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number. You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Number. Okay. I'm coming over Sunday. Nah, I'm more focused on I'm more focused on freaking Sayori. But she is the second option, like I said. It's between her and Sayori. Yeah, what's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I'll be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I will have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That kind of strict, if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyways, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love bacon so much, so you better look forward to it. Oh, then you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so. Alright, I get it. Sorry for the overreacting. Anyways, I'll be heading out now. See you Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do this with Saori. My anxiety still shoots to the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shook my head. Why do I feel nervous that Saori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Alright guys, like I said, I'm focused. Oh, let me do a save. Let me tell y'all right now. It's probably gonna get to a point where she's gonna try to make some type of move, and I'm gonna have to be loyal to Saori. I'm gonna have to. I think I know who I want to go with, but I don't know what's gonna happen with Saori. I don't, cause it seems like she's going through like a stage, man. I'm getting increasingly anxious that I'm gonna visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she been texting me a lot. We've seen each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversations. She almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She's also really like complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Saori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Saori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Saori aside when she might need me? Me personally, when people, I decide, okay, thank goodness. I decide to visit her before Natsuki come over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we're done in the past. Once I reached out to her, I knocked on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made a bit of a habit, entering each other's houses like a family. The house is quiet, Saori isn't on the floor. Sorry. Sit down and run force. Smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sorry, room is a messy as it always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it up for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to be seeing Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how do you know about that? Saori have already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and yep. There's more silence between us. Stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so Tony smiled, shaking her head. That's no good to none. Why can't it just be like it always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you would have been worried about me. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wanted to torture me. Sorry. I grabbed her by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Tori gives me a empty smile. You really put me in a trap. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Tori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you? I guess I had no choice in time. Thing is, I had really bad depression my whole life. Why do you think I'm late for school every day? Because most days I can't even find the reason to get out of bed. Yeah, that's how I was in high school. I'm not gonna lie. Like it was one time I was in a deep depression. I didn't go to school for 3 weeks, and it got to the point that that teachers, friends, and I think the board had to come in and stuff like that, see what's going on. So yeah, like depression is just no jokes, everybody. It is no joke. So yeah, y'all gotta understand. Like if y'all going through stuff like that, like talk to someone. Like talk to friends, family. They have phone numbers for like depression and stuff like that. So if you're going through stuff like that, like definitely do that. Don't hide that. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? And that's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible to have already kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want to badly for me to just not think about her? Why? Hold up. Let me do something. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Okay. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do is tell me. You don't understand all that. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you will have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. See, I think that's people's problem. Like, most people that go through depressions feel like they feel like if people find out about this situation and stuff like that, they'll have to focus on them. But people like me, when I was going through it, didn't want them to only worry about me because of what I'm going through, because they have a life, and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to waste what I'm going through to them, It's just something that I have to, like, learn. Well, not even learn, try to, like, figure out to get out of this depression and stuff like that. Like, for most people, it's one step at a time. Me, it's literally a one step at a time, especially going through what I've been going through this year and stuff like that. It's hard stuff in their own way and stuff like that. So, as y'all know, like, that's why I just been going through, like, since I lost my brother and stuff like that. Like, I just been going through a whole lot, but he wouldn't let me up. He would probably not want me to go through a depression and stuff like that just because he's gone. He probably want me to keep moving forward, keep doing what I'm doing or what I love and stuff like that. And he's watching over me. Like, do I be sad now and then that he's gone? He's gone, absolutely. Like, that's my brother. But when it comes to stuff like this, of when they make like games like this type of game, I do like of how it is. So they're mostly telling, like, the backstory of, like, them going through a lot of stuff in the background of games, like, especially with this girl right here. Like, she says she's going through depression and stuff like that, and it's relatable, A lot of people go through stuff every single day, but when it comes to depression and you just feel like you just want to be to yourself and you don't want nobody to, like, even focus on you and stuff like that, like, it's understandable. But at the same time, it is people in this world that will definitely help you and stuff like that. If you're going through stuff, like, I'm here if y'all ever want to talk. If y'all going through stuff, I'm here to talk. Like, that's one thing as a content creator I am, like, I'm here to talk, It feels nice, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. And I really haven't been... I don't know why she's saying that, because I really haven't been that close to people. It's neutral, but her is, like, a lot. It feels like a spirit going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, sorry. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped us if everything could be like it always was, but I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears strike down Sorry's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed her shoulders. This time, I pulled her into a tight embrace. No, sorry. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. No. Sorry isn't hugging me back. Despite my arm being wrapped around her, Sorry arms remains at her side. Bruh, she's like down, like depressed the rest. She started sobbing next to my ears. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Tori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sorry finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings going on. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sorry lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sorry to wipe her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Nazi to meet me at the house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sorry shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be a very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I ain't gonna lie, like, this right now is like, I say goodbye to Zora and exit her house. On the way home, I found myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Tori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. I don't know about you, but I have friends I have to keep an eye on. There's a lot like Sorry, and if I remember, 988 is one of the hotlines. Yeah. Like I said, like it's a lot of people that go to depressions and stuff like that and then feel some type of way. Like, a lot of people won't know this about me, but I used to be in a program called it's called the SPP. It's called the Suicidal Prevention Program. So that's for people that goes through a deep depression that feels like they want to end their life and stuff like that. I'm just telling you how it is. Like, it's no other way around us saying it, but that's what it is. Like, mostly it's a program for people that mostly goes through like a real deep depression, that they feel that type of way of doing that, and they mostly help by giving you like therapy and stuff like that to talk to them and stuff like that. Or you can go to like the buildings that they be having. It's like certain states that have them. They might expand, like different companies doing them, but like like I said, if you're going through stuff like that, like definitely go talk to somebody. Put yourself in a program if you have to. Like your mental health and everything about you, like, means a lot. And if you're going through a whole lot, definitely go get help. Definitely go get help. Do not wait till the last second. And if you have people, like, definitely, like you said, that number right there, that 988, the hotline for it, like, you can talk to people on that. What's up? Hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in some of the others in her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes make the uniform seems totally unfitting in comparison. Geez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's going to be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyways, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all the way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. I'm glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly says that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyways, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even going to offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Zenon? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This ridiculously heavily. I carried it all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hit a fist into my chest. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like providing people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like the heck. Now you're treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you shouldn't treat me like. Natsuki catches her word and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. And I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are a ton of guys who are into body types like yours. How will you know that anyways? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness and on. Natsuki smiled deliciously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag, so let's get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spill fluid, and plastic batter are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious bacon. Where did you put the food coloring? The battering going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm baking it each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me. I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into small bowls and put a few drops of food coloring in each one. Oh, that does look pretty cool. See, it's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just look at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Zari and Monica delighted expert. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food colorings in. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Make sure you completely finish mixing the there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Also grabs a whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks her finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey, Natsuki suddenly grabbed my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I try to scoop some of my finger just as Natsuki tug with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me caused me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross. You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on cheek. No. She tries to reach over, but it was way too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off of her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hands to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take another finger and put it in her mouth, licking off the icing. What? Do you see just is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Zenon, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? I gazed at me in silence. I noticed her shallow breath. How am I starting to feel dizzy? I don't know where the fire alarm goes off. Natsuki runs over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in there, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me on your mistakes, jeez. use the oven mitts to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyways, I'm putting them in the oven now, yeah. The tension from the moment before she lingers over her head, but the moment has already been lost. I watch Natsuki slice the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly picked up the whisk and continued with the icing like nothing ever happened. Smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows all the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have some nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flour. Damn. Okay. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this for? I pick up some of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one really thin, so you can make it to make strips or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. I see. That gives me an idea actually. Yeah. Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the words they say. Like, I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so yeah. Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Eh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we will find finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sorry, the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyways, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner already. That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this, man. As usual, that's a good place to blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Tara each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. Again, think back to the conversation I had with Tori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Tori always doesn't listen to me, but at that point it felt she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today, you too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, no. What you said before about not always having this chance, it doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking could be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that If possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki, look at me tensely, like she trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Then I thought you only care about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so get closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the side of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheek and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sorry. Yeah? Oh my freaking goodness. Okay. Sorry. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Zenon. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyways, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurried and sorry waved goodbye. Bro, I understand that it's between them two that I probably want to date. Supposedly, but like, come on, bro. That was the worst time. Literally, that was the worst time to do that. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination wasn't being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. Bro, you dropping a tear right now. That you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start falling down on her face. That's all that matters. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? Bro, cause she tried to kiss me. Natsuki literally tried to kiss me. Literally, when I just said that I was going for Sayori only, bro. Like, it was between them two, but I said that it makes sense, because if you base it off of an anime, it's always the childhood friends that you go for. Like, bro, it hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This could be much better if I could just disappear. Don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put with me with being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica right about what? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if that takes the entire time, what I tell y'all about her, bro? Why y'all think I didn't pick her? So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But sorry, looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Zenon. I'm really scared. What are you scared of her? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sorry. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. And I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, sorry. I don't want you to hurt. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down on and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly. Sorry, nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Oh my goodness, guys. You'll always be my dearest friend, bro. You know how fucked up that is, bro. If it don't care if you're a boy or a girl, if you put your feelings out to someone, and they said, like, if y'all seen the kind of us in that thing, we're just friends, though, bro. That's fucked up. Nah, I care for it for real, like dead ass. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helps me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day with you by my side, then I know we'll get. Suddenly, Tori wraps her arms tightly around me. Is this really okay? Yeah. I was already in my arms and pulled her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Zenon. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel something grips around me, weakening a little bit. What is this? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me, but why, even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Zenon. It's okay. It might take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. So, I guess that makes the first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Then smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Harry? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Tori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding her feelings as she is, even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to they are. Is that what's already meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I got. Sorry is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Alright. I'm trying to think, like, how far am I from everything right now? I feel like I have like a lot more. Let me see. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do, guys. Let me go ahead. we're gonna save it here. Are you sure? I mean, I saved it. I saved it, so it should be no way. Right? Yeah, I saved it. All right. We're gonna stop right there, guys. We're gonna do the rest of it on the next time we stream this. So definitely watch out for that. I'll probably finish this. I'm gonna try to finish it tomorrow for this. So just watch out for 2 streams. We're gonna finish this. This is gonna be the first stream. We're gonna finish Doki Doki, and then after that we'll be playing Overwatch for the second stream, and then Thursday we'll have another horror game. So even though this is not like a horror game, they consider it a horror, but like I said, definitely watch out for this. Let me go ahead and let me refresh this real quick, because we got 5 people in here. If y'all are new, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe, guys. We are 2 subs away of hitting 750 subscribers, and I seen that we gained like a sub or 2. Let me go ahead and do the shout outs. Thank you, Vex, for coming in. What I need to do real quick, I need to yeah, I need I went ahead and mod you, Vex. But thank you, Vex, for coming in. Thank you, Taichuan, for coming in. Uni, I don't know. Thank you for coming in. Evil Empire, thank you for coming in. Lucky, thank you for coming in. John the Goat, thank you for coming in. Other than that, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell so you do know I stream, guys. And like I said, based off the game of depression and stuff, and you going through stuff like that, make sure to talk to somebody, friends, family, or just even call that the hotline if you're going through depression, anything like that. Because trust me, I've been through it. It's not the greatest. But y'all stay safe, drink your water. But other than that, this has been your boy Darkrai, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.